let's kick things off with Hotline Miami.
Didn't play it.
Awesome.
All right.
Good start.
Let's see. Yeah, so I don't really play a lot of indie games, but this one in particular, this game had a lot of buzz around. Mega 64 did a video about it. I started playing it and I was like, all right, this is cool. But then, after the first couple levels, I got pretty hooked on this game. This game was pretty good. Do we have run our footage for it here? We'll talk about it. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you guys like this game?
I loved this game. Holy
would.
crap! Like at first, I was a little hesitant about it. I was like, "Oh, what's what about this game all about?" Like, okay, we get the whole retro look. That's cool. Like literally 2 minutes in, I was sucked into this. Like the whole vibe the game feels. It's kind of like it's retro style, but you feel kind of dirty playing it, and then the music and stuff just really gets you into it. And it's brutal. It's brutal. Like you're literally just flying through hacking guys up and blowing them away, and I don't know. It literally I don't want to say blow my mind, but it pretty much did. I was not expecting it to be this good, for a retro style indie game. But
And the music really takes the game to another level.
oh yeah, it really helped suck me in all the sound effects and the pumping 80s techno vibe.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
On the other hand,
I'm with you on that. The music was one of the strong points in this game for sure.
Jeff, have you ever played that PS1 game Loaded? From
Yeah.
the footage, I'm seeing me that game Loaded.
It has isometric style and it's really violent, like Loaded and Reloaded were, but I would say this is a lot harder because you don't have a health bar in this game. It's one hit and you're dead, so you gotta run in and just kill everybody. But if they get the jump on you, it's that's it. But you restart wicked quick, so you're not
it's very fast paced.
So it's you could have a playthrough that's 2 seconds. You get shot and then you die. Just hit R, restart again, and it's just over and over again until you get it right. But
you really got to plan your moves out too. Especially when there's a lot of dudes, you got to say, okay, there's dude right at the door. I can get him really quick, and then you got to really try and guess what the AI is going to do to make sure you don't get hit. Because you see what this guy's doing here. He gets one guy and he immediately retreats through the doorway, right? So then he triggers the other guys to come after him, and he just kind of picks them off. That's kind of what you got to do for the whole game because again, if they get near you, you get hit once. That's it.
Yeah.
Also, what's cool is the more you play, you unlock these masks, and they kind of give you power ups or special abilities.
Each mask has its own thing.
It really adds to the game. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it gives because you can use the different masks in different levels to go back and replay levels with the different masks, try different things.
Right.
And again, what was awesome about this game, because I was ranting about this. I was ranting about this to you, Steve. And finally you're at my place and you were playing it. And then next thing you know, I see as I'm out doing whatever, I look at my phone and I see a message being this game is awesome.
Yeah.
And I was gone for 10 minutes and I was I knew it. I'm not the only one who thinks this game rules.
But yeah, the game, the soundtrack really made the game for me. I thought the sound it's just a really, really nice touch, and it's it had the game just has that classic GTA kind of feel to it too, and it's I don't know, it's just
the original ones. I liked how it was very arcadey, but the story was really cool too. It's bizarre. It's if you look at this footage here, it's just you're what's going on? It's all trippy.
This was this is one of the stranger levels in the game here where you're trying to escape the hospital without being noticed.
Yeah, it was the whole game. My one complaint, and it's not even really a complaint, is that I wish it was longer because I finished it and I still want to do more, but I can't really hate on for that because I enjoy it the whole way through. And when the sequel comes out, which I think we're getting next year, it's
they definitely announced it.
Yeah, Hotline Miami 2 Wrong Number or something like that. I'm all over that. I can't wait for that because it was one of the best games I played recently.
How long's the campaign, Jeff?
It's not long.
I'd say you could get through it in about 6 hours.
Yeah, I would say it's a good
pretty
estimate.
short.
It's well worth the playthrough and it's quick. But I could go back and play through the whole game again and have just as much fun because nothing drags in that game. Everything's so fast paced where it's not when you replay a game you're this part was awesome. I can't wait to replay this game to play whatever part again. It's when I played, a good example is I played Twilight Princess, Legend of Zelda. I love all the Zelda games. That was a great game. I went to go replay it, and because I thought some of the boss battles were awesome, really epic. And then replaying it again, I'm just like, man, like, I can't wait to get that boss battle that I really liked in my first playthrough, but I got to play through all this. And it's really a drag. This game is like, everything's just like, bam, 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 bam. There's, nothing's going to drag for you. So, So, look at that. You get the disco lights going on, and then there's a bumping soundtrack going. It just, it's awesome. Awesome.
This guy's got I forget what the is that?
Oh yeah, the dog can attack you.
Is that Tony? I forget which name that mask has. But yeah, there's a mask where the dogs will leave you alone. There's a whole bunch of masks.
Still gonna kill the dogs though, unfortunately.
Yeah, you do. That's the only thing that kind of stinks.
What kind of controllers are you guys using to play this? Because I played
this.
Yeah,
that's a good thing to bring up.
I played this with the 360 pad on PC, and like the control. I'm watching this footage here, and like I couldn't be able to do half the stuff this guy is doing here.
I have a Logitech controller for my PC, but I opted for just like the original because it was originally made on PC. I just went with mouse and keyboard, and it took me like a level or two to really get adjusted to it, but after that it was just like I was just running through and just like destroying everybody. So I thought about going back and trying with the controller, but I thought the mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, mouse and keyboard worked pretty well.
Yeah, I mean at the beginning there was a little bit of adjustment.
Yeah.
That I had to do to get used to everything, but even then, later on in the game, I'd be like, oh man, there were certain spots where I felt like, oh, the controls kind of sandbagged me there, but I wasn't like I was blaming the controls every single time.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, they were a little bit of a hurdle, but not too much.
I think 360 pad was probably a mistake on my part, because like sensitivity was too high when you like look around and target guys. The sensitivity was just like all over the place. You just like
really
spin all over, like it couldn't even control it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to try with a gamepad to like check that out. But like I said, like mouse and keyboard, like I didn't have much of a problem. Like, and just it worked well. I thought just like everything else in the game, it just fit for me and loved it.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I thought it was awesome. My only kind of complaint with it was, the story. I think the story sort of takes a back seat because this game is so action packed, but what I really don't like when they do stuff like what they did with this game is that there's collectibles in each of the levels that you got to grab, and if you don't get the real ending. So it's the type of thing where you're probably going to get to the end and then realize, oh, I didn't do this, and then you have to go do essentially the entire game all over again. That I really hate when they do that. I wish there was something different they could do if they want to do a type of ending like that, but luckily, there's shortcuts and there's other things you can do.
Yeah.
But I mean, it really just changes. The dialogue changes at the end. There's a puzzle you have to solve, and it's really not that difficult once you've collected. You got to collect these letters. There's letters scattered throughout each of the stages, and they're like a little tiny pixel somewhere on the map. And if you happen to like catch it standing out, you can go up to it and get it.
Yeah, but the way they get a visual style of this game, yeah, good luck.
Yeah,
and everything's moving so fast. Like I don't even stop to I didn't grab any of the letters.
I think I found one, and I picked up by accident. I was like, "What the hell was that?"
That's what happened to me too. I may have found one or two of them, but they were definitely by accident. So if you can figure out to pause the game and go in the puzzle menu, you'll know there's something else going on there. And luckily, once you have all the letters collected, it's just a matter of dropping them into the right place, because once you put it in the right place, it'll start glowing, so okay, that's where it goes. But all it is you're solving a password for the other character to use at the end of the game, and then there's just a little bit of dialogue that's different, and it explains the plot a little bit better. But that was my, honestly, it's kind of nitpicky, but still, I really hate when they do that. Overall, though, the game was really cool. It's just that ending thing. It's kind of a disappointment, but whatever. What do we think overall?
Definitely
recommend to.
Definitely a must play.
Definitely,
yeah.
Must play.
Don't bother.
Okay.
Shut up,
Don't bother.
I
Don't
did
bother.
play the game, but you
Don't
guys
bother.
are all hyping it so great.
I'm not trying to hype it. I think
no,
it's,
I know.
I just think
Just
it's a
you
really
thought
good
it was
game.
so great. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna just start saying it was crappy. I'm an old man, and I can't stand the fact that the playboard's wobbling around and the text is flashing 15
It was cool.
different
I thought it was
colors
kind of
and
a
all
throwback to
wavy.
older games. I thought that
Older
was pretty
games
cool.
didn't go. Zzz. What did I call it earlier? It's like watching Hypnotoad.
Yeah. You did.
I'm saying like
It's
the
like,
controls
what
it's really similar to GTA 2, and I thought that was kind of cool.
The game itself, the play of the game was cool. I like the idea. The controls were super sensitive, and I'm just old and farty. I can't do it, I guess.
Yeah, your reflexes aren't what they used to be.
I don't know if that's really it, or I just don't like playing with a mouse.
Yeah,
Like, it's-
no, it is kind of
know,
awkward at first.
But I got used to it. And I kept trying to play through it. I got to the metro station twice, and I was like, I don't care. It kept getting me a headache. You know what I mean? Like the music made it super creepy. It was like you're watching Scanner Darkly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're playing Scanner Darkly. It was like weird colors and strange stuff going on. And you felt like, why do I want to go smash people's faces in with a chicken mask on my head? It's like too.
Why
weird.
not?
But I'm like,
Yeah,
like I said,
you're just selling me on this game here.
Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't to me. I wouldn't spend a ton of money on it. Like, what is it? What does it sell for?
Well,
It's
I think
pretty cheap.
I think it's
Retail's
like
probably like $10.
I'm not gonna
everywhere.
say I'm not gonna say
$50.
don't buy it because I know a lot of people.
10,
are gonna
yeah,
like
10,
the game.
10 to 15 bucks. I think on
$10. I think that's fair.
and it was just on like sale for Steam for like
Yeah.
Steam
I-
had their sales
really
probably like
cheap.
$1.
Yeah, it was,
Oh,
like, it
really?
was like $2 to $4, I think. Like
didn't-
definitely,
yeah.
like I think
Well,
the
then
sale's
that's
over,
cool.
unfortunately. But
Yeah, I'd say if you can pick it up on sale, then definitely, it's definitely
Yeah.
worth it.
And if you like that type of game, then you're probably definitely gonna enjoy it. It's an interesting take on a smash 'em up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Retro City
I
Rampage.
mean, for an indie
kinda.
game, I think it's
Yeah.
up there.
Oh, yeah.
So
And if you do like this game, you're sick. You've got problems.
I
Jeff.
think it'll make
Yeah,
you sick playing
yeah.
it.
You're,
but, like,
yeah, you're sick, Jeff.
Good. Okay, there you go. Hotline Miami.